Hey guys, Theme Park Kidz here with Sarah
and Daniel.
And today we have a very special video for getting 50 subscribers. We are doing a Q&A video. But first, I want to introduce a new contest-y type thing. Basically, as you know, we have the Theme Park Kidz sign up here, and we have a new sign. You either send us a DM on Instagram, send us a message on Twitter, or email us at themeparkkidz22@gmail.com. Email us why your name deserves to be on our sign, and we'll put one person each week, each video, and we'll say your name in the video, and we'll put you on the sign, like right here. We're gonna make a list of people that we put on the sign. So we're gonna start off with @CoasterStuff, and he or she says, which park is the best theming in your opinion?
Universal Studios Orlando.
I think Islands of Adventure has the best theming because I love Harry Potter Land. I've read all the books, seen most of the movies, and I'm like a complete Harry Potter geek, and I love seeing Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
So next, Coaster_Insanity asks B&M or Intamin? Intamin, definitely. Matthew LaRussa says, which Disney World park, including water parks, is your favorite?
I would say Animal Kingdom because I haven't had a chance to ride Tower of Terror or Rock and Roller Coaster yet.
I like Epcot personally, and I also like Hollywood Studios. It's kind of a tie between those two, because Hollywood Studios has the two thrills, Rock and Roller Coaster and Top Thrill Dragster, Tower of Terror, and Epcot has like really cool futuristic theming, and I love the countries and I love the food there. So Crazy.Coasters, and Coasters is with the Z, says, what is your favorite amusement park or theme park?
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. For Canadian Coasters says, what is the most photogenic coaster?
Probably Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick is a really cool photogenic coaster. And Mysterious Coaster Man said, what is your favorite coaster of all time? Top Thrill Dragster. Inversion_team asks, what is your favorite B&M coaster?
B&M? Probably Sheikah.
Mine's Sheikah too. And then OMG, it's Matt93 asks, what are your favorite parks? Cedar Point. He also asks, what parks are on your bucket list? I would have to say Six Flags, Magic Mountain.
Yeah, me too.
Six Flags, Great Adventure.
Me, King's Dominion. Maybe.
King's Dominion, Kings Island. I'm trying to think of more. There's one like right.
Hershey Park.
Hershey Park, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Moving on, Mysterious Coaster Man, who asked another question before, asks, have you ever been to Kings Island? No, maybe next year. Because we're planning to go to Cedar Point next summer, so maybe we can also go to Kings Island. He also asked, do you watch Coaster Kids? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Cheddar Cheese, I don't know, they spelled cheese. CHEES, and Cheddar Cheese 14. What is the most intense coaster you've ridden? Top Thrill Dragster.
Me.
Or Sheikah.
Sheikah's
pretty intense.
Or Kumba. Kumba's really intense.
I don't like Kumba. Coaster_General asks, if you could choose, which park or manufacturer would you work for? So which park would you work for?
Probably Cedar Point. It would be really fun to operate the rides.
I would love to test the rides at Cedar Point. A lot of people say it's dangerous, but they would know if there's some danger within riding. Well, not exactly, but they would know if there's too much, if you can die from riding the ride, they will not have you ride. So I would love to test the rides in the morning. And he also asked, what manufacturer would you work for? I would work for Intamin as one of the coaster designers. That would be really fun.
And me too, yeah.
Extreme Coasters with the Z asks, Six Flags or Cedar Fair? We've never been to a Six Flags park, so I'd have to say Cedar Fair. I don't know. And then my best friend Chloe, she asked lots of funny questions. She said, did you always like roller coasters? Me, no. Daniel, no. She's actually the one who pulled me on my first roller coaster, which was Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, and that was last year. Was it last year? Yeah.
Yeah. And my first, I didn't really like go on all the big ones, and then my first really big one, like the biggest one that I've been on to start, was the Hulk at Universal Studios Island.
Yeah, fun fact, I was actually too scared to go with him. I used to be completely terrified of roller coasters, and look at me now, I'm going on the craziest ride. Chloe, my best friend, also asked, if you can ride only one type of ride for the rest of your life, what type of ride would you choose? That's a really good question.
Can you go first?
I would have to say Giga coasters.
Yeah, me too.
Giga coasters. Yeah. I would say strata coasters, but they're really short and they don't have a lot of. It's just the drop and then.
And there's only 2 in the world. So.
Yeah, I'd rather go on Gigos. And just_coasters asks favorite park, Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
Pro Coaster asks, how old are each of you? Daniel.
I'm 9.
And I'm 13. Daniel is in 4th grade and I'm in 8th grade. Jacob Lama asks, do you want to go on King Ka? Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a question?
Why not?
And he also asked, what is the best park you've been to? Cedar Point. He also asks, what is your favorite ride at Universal?
Me,
Hulk.
Dragon Challenge.
Probably Hulk.
And
Well, if you're talking about thrill rides, Hulk. If you're talking about rides in general, I like more of like the 3D rides because they have some really cool high-tech rides. I like Gringotts, Escape from Gringotts, and I also like Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man and Forbidden Journey.
I don't like Forbidden Journey. It's just not my type of ride. It makes me kind of sick. Then Shay_money11 asks, favorite ride of all time and favorite park? Top Thrill Dragster, Cedar Point.
Top of Dragster.
Yeah. He also asked top 10 parks and top 10 rides. For the sake of time, we're not going to do top 10, we'll do top 5.
Sure.
So we already said our top 5 rides. Mine is 5 Hulk, 4 Sheikra, 3 Maverick, 2 Millennium Force, and 1 Top Thrill Dragster.
Me, I think it was
Your 5 was Raptor.
Raptor,
And then
Gatekeeper,
Sheikra, was it?
no, it was something before Raptor.
Wicked Twister.
Yeah, Wicked Twister, Gatekeeper, and Millennium Force.
And then top 5 parks. I don't know I haven't really thought about top 5 parks, but I have like top 5, my favorite 5 parks, just not in order. I have to say Universal/Islands of Adventure, Canada's Wonderland, Cedar Point, Busch Gardens. Okay, so Roller Coaster News _ asks, favorite ride at Cedar Point?
Top of Dragster.
Same. Average.coaster.fan asks, favorite hyper and favorite Giga?
My favorite hyper would be Behemoth at Canada's Wonderland. My favorite Giga, he said?
Yeah, Giga.
Would be Millennium Force.
I agree with that completely. Coaster_page_01 asks, what is the amusement park with the best food, and not including chain restaurants, more including just the park's food? And I would have to say Universal/Islands of Adventure.
Me too.
Because they have amazing themed food. They have the butterbeer. They have City Walk, which has a lot of amazing restaurants. And I also have to say that Disney, during the Food and Wine Festival, which I have actually attended 2-3 times, has amazing food because rides.plus.slide says, what are each of your top 3 coasters and what are your parents' favorite coasters? So, top 3, Daniel, you can go first.
Gatekeeper, Millennium Force, and Top Thrill Dragster.
Kind of already went over this, but I have to say Maverick, Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster. And our parents' favorite coasters/rides would have to be the bench because they do not like coasters. My dad has vertigo, so he can't really go on anything without being completely dizzy and sick for the rest of the day. My mom just does not like coasters. Roller Coaster 11 said, how did you come up with the idea of theme park kids? And well, another channel that we've been watching for quite some time is the Coaster Kids, and we saw the channel and were inspired to create theme park kids, and we just love that idea. So I guess that's how we came up with the idea. And the_coaster_club said, what was your first coaster? Again, mine was Rock and Roller Coaster.
Mine was Hulk.
Yep. Epic Nation Coasters said, what is your least favorite coaster? And I've been waiting for this question because I do not like there's a lot of coasters that I didn't like throughout our trip.
Yeah.
The top 3 worst, I would have to say, is Flight Deck at Canada's Wonderland, Time Warp at Canada's Wonderland, and Corkscrew at Cedar Point.
Probably the same for me.
Amazing Dot Coaster says first Intamin and first B&M.
My first Intamin was Millennium Force, and my first B&M was the Hulk.
Yep, same. Coaster Doc Glory said, if you can create any coaster you want, what would you make and what would you name it? You want to go first?
Well, I would make a floorless coaster, like the average floorless coaster, drop, loop, and all those inversions.
What would you name it?
I would name it, I don't know.
Think about it while I
Yeah.
go. Okay, I would make a Giga Coaster that goes upside down because Giga Coasters are really awesome, and it would be by Intamin because Intamin is awesome, and it would basically go down the drop, go through some overbanks and airtime hills, and then have like a big loop at the end. And Roller Coaster _ Crew said favorite food and favorite coaster. So my favorite food would have to be anything that's like a Japanese noodle dish because I love Asian food, and
Me too.
and my favorite coaster is Top Thrill Dragster.
Me too.
Also, are you ever going to Six Flags St. Louis? Maybe next year.
Maybe.
We don't know. And now moving on to the YouTube questions. Coaster Coverage asked a lot of questions. First, he or she asked, most intense coaster? Top Thrill Dragster.
Me too.
Favorite flat ride?
Me, probably Cyclone or Sledgehammer.
I like Sledgehammer, and both those that Daniel said were at Canada's Wonderland.
And Skyhawk at Cedar Point.
I didn't get to ride Skyhawk, but next year I definitely will. Favorite water park?
Well, we haven't really been to many water parks, but I guess it'll be Rapids, I guess.
Rapids is a local water park near Palm Beach in Florida. And my favorite water park is the World Water Park in West. They also said coaster count, and that means how many coasters you've ever been on. Mine is around 40.
Yeah.
40, 50.
Probably.
Favorite manufacturer, Intamin. And then Toot McBumpersnazzle, wow, said, what is your favorite coaster? Top Thrill Dragster. Thrills 4, and the 4 is a actual 4. Life asks, have you ever been to Six Flags New England? No, but again, maybe next year. The next 2 questions are from Preston and Wing. I think that's how you pronounce it. First, he asked, Fury 325 or Millennium Force? We've never been on Fury 325, but I generally like Intamin better than B&M Gigas. So I'd have to say Millennium Force.
Yeah, me too.
And this is kind of a random question, but would you rather be a kangaroo or a zebra?
I don't know. Maybe a zebra.
I'd rather be a zebra because you have all those stripes. And then Coaster Coverage said, asked, what is your favorite coaster at Cedar Point? Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah.
And then Ruslan Bodalon, I think that's how you pronounce that one, said, what is the scariest ride you have been on? I think the scariest ride for me would have to be SheiKra. That's the ride I was the most scared for.
Me, probably Hulk.
At Jacob Lama, he requested this to be the last question. He said, what is your favorite question that was on this list?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Thank you so much for getting us to 50 subscribers. And our next goal will be 100 subscribers when?
By the end of the year.
And don't forget to enter our Theme Park Kids sign thingy. It's not really a contest. We're just going to pick somebody for every new video. And we will mention you in the video. And don't forget to
like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And don't forget to share this video with your friends if they like coasters. Bye.
Bye.